Good morning. I just finished my workout. I went to Les Mills Body Combat, and it's kind of like a mix of martial arts and aerobics. And I had a good time there, but while I was there, the instructor kept saying, "You got to be relentless. You got to, when people come up to you, and if they try to take your bags," because she likes to practice with real life scenarios. So since we were punching and kicking and everything like that, she's like trying to get us to bring out that inner aggression, just in case somebody comes and they try to take your purse. Then this is how you respond. You can't be tired. You can't be tired while you're in the middle of this. And so that energy that she gave us while we were there, and how we had to think about scenarios like, what if we're at the grocery store and somebody comes up and they try to take your purse, or what if they come up and they try to take your child. Even in the midst of being tired, you have to somehow channel that energy that, no, you're not going to take my purse. No, you're not going to take my child. And as I was taking that class, I just was thinking about us as entrepreneurs, as moms, as dads, as wives, as husbands. There's times when we just get tired in our situations. We start to make excuses. We start to say, I'm not strong enough for this. I'm not good enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm too short. And before you know it, you're in a rut where you're wrapped up in a tornado of excuses. And if you let it go on for too long, you are in a whole different state where you've become mediocre, you've become complacent, and the person that you thought you would become, the overachiever you thought you would be, the enterprise builder you thought you would be, the top of your class, the place you thought you would be, that apex, the person you saw, the dream you had, before you know it, that's become a fantasy. And you have all of these all of these obstacles that start to build and build and build, because you keep feeding yourself excuses. And then you become dependent on the people who didn't become wrapped up in excuses, the people who said, no, I'm pushing past when I don't feel like exercising, I'm pushing past when I don't feel like eating a salad, I'm still gonna eat healthy. I'm pushing past those times when I don't feel like writing a blog post or shooting a video. I'm gonna push past those times when I don't feel like it and do it anyway. And those are the people that end up being successful, and those are the people everyone else ends up being dependent on. So I was just thinking about this, and I was thinking about how our day-to-day choices, like Darren Hardy talks about in his book, The Compound Effect, our day-to-day choices are like bricks. It's a brick. Each choice you make when you wake up in the morning, will I wake up early? Will I stay in the bed? There's one brick. And then you have, will I take my kid to daycare, or will I stay home and cuddle with them? There's another brick. When my spouse or somebody is getting on my nerves, will I spend half of the day arguing and texting and saying, you shouldn't have did this, you should do that, will you spend too much time dwelling on controversy? Will you spend too much time just in a state of discontentment, unmotivated, or falling asleep in a chair when you could get up and get walking, or something that might get your productivity back to where you need to be? So there's choices that we make every day, and all of those choices pile up to either equal where we want to be, or to equal a mountain of regret. And I just wanted to challenge you today and this morning. Before I started my day, I have lots of tasks that are on my agenda, but before I got to my tasks, I just wanted to challenge you to really think through each choice that you make today, and to implement those good habits, the things that can get you closer. Be perseverant, tenacious, relentless, all of those things. don't let those excuses start to mountain in when you are doing your work, and it feels like, man, am I almost done with this yet? Push past that. When you feel like you want to give up, push past that. So today on my agenda, I have to check out my ads. I've been running ads with Microsoft, paid ads, and so I have to go and look over my ads. If you'd like to see my case study, I'll be recording a part of that case study today, and you can check that out at howtoentrepreneur.org/business framework. And you can see the case study, how the ads are going. I've started getting sales from my paid ads, so that's really exciting. So if you have never used Microsoft Ads to get customers for your business, then that case study might be really interesting for you. And the training on how to use Microsoft Ads that comes along with that might be really interesting for you. On top of that, I have a blog post I'll be writing today, how to start a software as a service business. Now, that business model is really blowing up. It's more than a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's very lucrative, but there's certain things that you need to know if you want to start a software as a service business, and that's what I'll be writing about in my blog post. So if you or someone you know wants to start a software as a service business, then definitely stop by How to Entrepreneur. That blog post should be up by the end of today. On top of that, some other things that I am working on is I'm working on a project I'll be working on for a while, but comparing affiliate marketing as a part of your marketing plan in contrast to things like direct mail, in contrast to things like cold calling or cold email. So if you've never seen how affiliate marketing can compare to things like that, from the side of the merchant or from the side of an affiliate, then those articles might be really interesting for you, and the videos that come along with that. So definitely, if you're interested in learning more about how to start or grow a business, then subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon, stop by howtoentrepreneur.org and check out all the content that I have there, including the business growth framework that tells you the process that I am on personally of how to grow a business from idea to enterprise. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And like I said, practice today being relentless, being tenacious, being having that inner resolve, being perseverant, not giving up, and really focusing on the excuses that you tell yourself and the self-limiting beliefs that you might tell yourself, and kill them. Like, kill them on the spot. Once you hear your the battles that you're having inside, really point that out. Write them down if you need to, so that you can really address that once and for all and get rid of it. So that's what I have for you this morning. Now I'm off to go and get my work done, and have a great day. Very productive and blessed. Bye.